Spam calls? He answers them all.
Sounds scam.
May I beg your pardon? What do you mean by scam?
It's Special K's Telemarketer Turnaround
So you have a beautiful voice.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Everybody told me that.
on The Ruler Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
Woo! Yeah! All right, now these are the ones that it's just the gift that keeps on giving. Our phones are constantly ringing with some scammer trying to get your Social Security number somehow through Medicare, Medicaid, your television, your final expenses. What else
You were
got,
talking
Kev?
about things that people predicted 75 years ago, whatever.
That
Someone
were totally
texted
wrong.
and said, what do you think they're going to scam us in 50 years? What do you think the scam will be then?
Right, what will the scam be in 75 years? I don't know, but Kevin will be on the case.
Today's scam
It'll only be 14.
Yeah, exactly.
is about my electricity bill and how they want to save me over $100 a month.
Oh, I like
Really?
that.
Yes, we're going to touch a couple different things in this telemarketer turnaround, including but not limited to Sam and her new little pool. As she has a stock tank pool, it's a little like
cute.
knee
It's where her
deep,
horses usually drink, but she lets her babies swim in there
perfect size.
on her ranch.
And the fact that I did actually play with the Harlem Globetrotters. I got to do
You're
a
on the
game.
Generals.
Yeah, I got to play against them. So that was sad.
crazy.
All right.
That was
so-
sad.
Let's bring in Eloise Pennybaker here. Now, remember, if you want a prank call for your friend or family, you can go to krbe.com/prank call requests with an S, and you will hear those usually on a Friday. This is what happened when I hit record the other day when we tried to get this telemarketer.
Thanks for coming on the line. My name is Daniel. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. What's going on?
Perfect, ma'am. This call is about to giving you a refund onto your electricity bill because you have been overcharged from the last couple of months.
Yes, sir. That's because I let my friend Sam plug into my house, and she uses a hell of a lot of electricity for that new swimming pool of hers. She ain't even invite me
Okay.
over yet.
Okay, so you don't need to worry about that. So company decided to giving you a $110 refund onto your electricity bills.
Oh, thank God. I've been eating out of the trash can for the last couple of weeks. Just was hoping I could do something tasty. Maybe a Taco Bell. I do enjoy Taco Bell.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So first of all, may I have your complete name?
Eloise Pennybaker.
Okay, just bear with me.
Yeah, okay. I ain't got much time. All my children's coming on here in a few minutes. And, I get it over the antenna TV, so I have to adjust the aluminum foil I got here on the TV set. What's your favorite show?
Basketball.
Oh, I love the basketballers. There's a tall gentleman, and
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I used to play basketball in the Trixie League. They used to call me Penny Baker, the ball shaker. I could shake them balls all over and down. Yes, sir. Have you ever played the basketball?
Yes.
I could double dribble like no other. I used to actually be on the Harlem Globetrotters, but unfortunately they have an age limit, so they bounced me right out of there.
Okay. So I need to transfer your $110 to you. So first of all, may I have your bank name?
Oh, come on. Straight with it.
Yes, sir. I have a couple different banks that I bank with. Coinstar. I think Coinstar. You put you go to the grocery store and you put the coins in it, and then it spits out its coupons or
Right.
dollar bills.
Okay. Okay. Do you have a checking account?
Yes, of course I have a checking account. You think I'm some kind of idiot? How do you think I pay people? How do you think I'm going to pay you? Did you need some money?
No.
No? Okay, well, I could give you some. You do sound like a handsome gentleman if you'd like to come by and pick it up, and I'll show you what for, and then you can earn that money. You know what I'm saying?
I don't need...
Sir?
Yeah.
Sir, I'm just making you a proposition if you'd like. Are you close by? You could come check out my electric yourself, and we could make some sparks if you'd like. I'm lonely. I'm sorry. Hello?
Oh.
Oh, God. Listen.
Somebody else recording. Oh, that's how you know they hang up, right? You go, oh, I thought for sure that guy was going to go creeper on you. Because that's what they do. They turn that way.
Do you have a checking account? Yeah. What was in there? What's that checking account
what's the
number?
router
What's your
number?
bank number? What's your bank
number?
name?
Yo, that was outright trying to get me.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
man.
And I
Nothing
hate to
sly about it.
say, like, oh, man, how could someone fall for it? But you think it sounds legit to some people.
Yeah, transfer that money into my
I'm
account.
trying to
$110
transfer
saving?
you the money right back to you. Just give me everything you got. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, he's on the case every day because those calls don't stop coming. Did you get a new recording system or what?
I didn't buy it yet. I've been using the one on my the free one on my phone, which barely ever works. As soon as they hear the words, "This call is being recorded," then they're like, "Bloop."
Yeah, dang it. Well,
Is there a commercial? The one you're going to say have a commercial in the middle of it. Right, you're doing your funny prank or some funny bit.
Tide keeps your family clean.
Tide Pods.
Phone is being
Again,
recorded.
if you want to be on get a prank call done with Special K for somebody in your family or your friend circle, go to krbe.com/prank call requests. And Kevin will have you fill out the form there and get with you from that.
Do we do that back to these countries? Like, do we have?
Yeah, is there an American phone farm somewhere that we're calling them? I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Or they just go after Americans.
I don't know, because now, didn't you say, Kev, the last one we did, I think before Christmas break, that guy sounded legit American, but it was like an AI phone voice filter, wasn't it?
It was. That's right. They have this new filter that they can put on their voice that makes them sound more American. It utilizes AI tech. So if they kind of like sway away from the American accent, it will pull it back.
Oh, man.
It's wild, but you can kind of hear it. Pull it. I'll try to point it out in one of these calls here this month. Thank you.
Well, what's not changed in the new year is you have to constantly remind your elders, your grandmas, your grandpas, your older parents, your immigrant in-laws or parents.
Oh, your kids, too.
And your kids.
Who knows? I mean, they go to college. They don't
This
understand the stuff.
person is trying to scam you.
Yes, and especially during the holidays when you're expecting a package. This just happened to a family member. He got a text from the United States Postal Service.
Oh, yeah.
No. And there's a PDF to click on.
No.
And it said you need to act immediately, which we learned. If it says you need to act immediately.
Yeah, the urgency is a scam.
Yes.
Yep.
And he was defiant to me. Like, he even called the Postal Service in Chicago where the package was. And the lady's like, yeah, that's a scam. So believe me, Houston, when you get that text message,
Do not click.
Don't
Just
click
ignore
on
all of it.
Just ignore it.
I
Go to the proper USPS.com and track down your package that way. Call
don't give out
out
your-
to them.
Like, you go to any of these shows or anything, like boating shows or whatever, just be careful when you give out your information.
Right, because you don't know what's
Because you
coming
don't
back at
know. They could sell your information to companies that are there. They could
Correct.
buy that information, and then you're getting calls. You're like, why am I getting calls about fishing rods? I was just at the boat
Right.
show, and I wanted to try and win that boat.
And actually, that's a good point you made, Kevin, about the links in the text, because now, especially kids that have phones, this is my wheelhouse now.
Oh,
you have a
yes.
14-year-old with a phone. Like, didn't you just say your niece got a phone or your nephew
Yes.
got a phone?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, Georgia got a phone.
So let's say your brother gives him an Amazon card. He got one for Christmas or something. He ordered something on Amazon through his gift card, and now he has a phone number. We have got to educate our preteens and our teens on that exact scam.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be like, but I ordered this and I paid for it with my own money, my Christmas money. I had to click the link because the box isn't going to come. And then boom.
There you go. Hacked.
So we have a lot on our plate in 2026 of more vigilance. Okay, coming up next, you can go to krb.com for a variety of things. Closure is one of them. If you have been ghosted or you've lost touch with someone, you just can't seem to track them down and find them. They won't respond to your direct messages, your texts, your phone calls. Eric's on the case.
Yeah, I say 6 out of 10 I can find.
Yeah, I feel like you're more like 8 out of 10.
No, I've
You've
had a
been
lot.
pretty
I
good.
just it's hard if I can't get a family member or they have somebody, a relative or something. It's harder.
Well, somebody's going to get closure for being ghosted next on The Rula Show with Eric.
.104.1.
KRBE.
Closure time. One last call to your ex to end this relationship. Closure time. Get them on the hotline and end this before it begins.
And that's my friend, is what they call closure.
Yes, my friends, go to krbe.com. Get in touch with us about somebody who dropped out of your life in a variety of ways. Now, this could be some long-lost friend. This could be somebody you used to go to school with, be a neighbor with, be friends with, or it was a date that you thought was great, and then this person just disappeared on you.
Yeah, you can do closure, and you can also do regrets. We started doing that about July or so.
And that came from a closure because the guy was regretting ghosting this girl. So we know it has to do with a ghosting. Jasmine's standing by to tell us all about it. Good morning, Jasmine.
Good morning.
Hey, Jasmine. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah.
I hate to see people ghosted. That's why I love doing this, to try and help people get some answers.
Let's be real, Jasmine. Eric just likes to be nosy.
I am nosy.
And dig into people's lives and find out, hey, what happened there, buddy?
My life is so sad that I have to.
Thank God he spends all that time on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yep.
All right, so Jasmine, tell us what the situation is here for closure.
Yes. So I met this guy named Leo. We've been dating for nearly a month. Okay. We've been on 6 dates already.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and it wasn't casual.
Yeah, good momentum then. Y'all talk a lot and all that?
Yeah. Yes, every day, texting every day, hanging out every weekend. We were really making plans, and it was just so smooth. We didn't have to think too hard on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking this is amazing. Maybe we can take the next steps. But then 2 days after our last date, things got kind of weird. So
What happened?
He asked for something weird in the bedroom?
Well, we didn't make it there yet.
So you said 2 days after your last date, it got weird. It didn't get weird like the day after the last date?
2 days after, I noticed that he didn't text me as often as he would before, and he was a little bit more serious. The joking stopped, and even though we did say on our last date that we were going to meet again, we just never locked down a date or a time or a place, and that wasn't what we were doing before.
I'm hoping this guy isn't a jerk, because you said you
married?
went on 6 dates and you guys never sealed the deal. Some guys,
Right,
they
but
have that 3-day rule, and they're thinking, okay, maybe I'll give you 1 or 2 more dates. I'm hoping that's not.
I think the 3-date rule, Eric, is like an aged
I'm
thing.
hoping,
Some
right?
singles can tell us at 37530 because I feel like now with Netflix and chill and swipe left and swipe right, people are like, there is no number.
Yeah, they're not real
Is
dates.
it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? Is it 10? I don't know. Blanket statement, I think, is wrong for us to assume that.
I think if you guys have awesome chemistry and it's there should be no 3-date rule. You should just go with the flow and what feels
What
right.
you're feeling when it's feeling right. I gotcha.
Rule and I understand what you're saying, but maybe Leo does not. That's
Okay,
I'm trying to break this
here's
down.
what we know, Jasmine. We know that Leo is listening in, and he is available to have the conversation for closure here on The Rula Show with Eric and 104.1 KRBE. For those that are just tuning in, Jasmine said in 4 weeks, she and Leo had 6 great dates, and everything was vibing. They're talking all the time, texting all the time, making plans. 2 days after their last date, which was how long ago, by the way? How long has it been since the last date?
It's been about 2 weeks now.
Okay.
2 weeks.
And you're finally like, I've got to get some closure. Where is he?
Let's get the answers.
All right, Leo, welcome to the Rula Show with Eric. Thanks for joining us today.
Hey, Leo.
Oh, hi. How you doing?
So you want to say hi to Jasmine?
Yeah.
Hi,
Hey,
Jasmine.
Leo. Hey. Do you remember
This
me?
is awkward.
Oh my
Yes, I do. It's just
I feel like it's been a little too long. I thought you forgot about me.
I guess he did, huh?
I did forget. This is really awkward right now.
It is.
So you heard this. You heard us talking
About the dates.
Was that a thing? The dates? What's the reason? Or would you even give us an answer?
Where have you been?
The dates were really good. It's just that it's just one simple reason. Jasmine has a boyfriend.
Oh,
what?
That was my understanding.
Hold on a second.
Jasmine,
Jasmine, you had a boyfriend the whole time you were going out with Leo, or Leo's misunderstood?
No, Leo was supposed to be my boyfriend.
So what makes you think that then?
Leo, how do you know she has a boyfriend?
I called her one night, and for some reason, this guy answers her phone, and he's like, "Oh, she's busy with her boyfriend right now," and then he hangs up on me.
What?
Oh, dude.
Oh, stop.
Jasmine. Who was that, Jasmine?
Are you lying to us?
No, that was my brother, Sean. He likes to ruin my life.
Wait, you're dating your brother?
No, her brother answered the phone, right? Is that what you're saying, Jasmine?
So I was in the kitchen. My hands were dirty. My phone was ringing. I asked him to answer it for me. And when I asked him who was on the line, he said, "Oh, it's just a telemarketer." What? So that was you that called?
Wait, let me ask you a question, Leo. Before you answer that, let's ask Jasmine this. Jasmine, Do you share with your brother information like, gosh, this guy Leo I was going out with, he totally ghosted me. I'm so pissed or sad or blah, blah, blah. I'm so mad. I'm so sad. I'm whatever.
Yeah, wouldn't he have told you?
Wouldn't he have told you, oh, I guess maybe it's because I answered the phones. I don't know. Did you share with your brother Sean that Leo has ghosted you?
No, I didn't mention Leo in like specific detail until like I was going to bring him up, but then when he ghosted me, I was so embarrassed that I didn't want to tell my brother because he would never let me get over that I was ghosted. So I kind of just kept it to myself.
Well, Leo, why didn't you just text her then? I don't understand. If she's reaching out to you, why didn't you just say, hey, you got a boyfriend? I didn't know that. And then
yeah. I mean, that could have been solved with some communication.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. What were you thinking?
Well, I mean, honestly, it's a sensitive issue for me because my last relationship kind of blew up where, the girl was living with this guy and she claimed they were just roommates. And then I found out later on they were still together. And so she was just lying to me the whole time. And it just kind of, wrecked my trust. And I just had I was like, here we go again. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to
waste my time
about it.
I get that.
Yeah. So can we get this straight for those just tuning into Closure here on The Rula Show with Eric? So Jasmine and Leo had 4 weeks of great dates, 6 dates, and then all of a sudden the ghosting happened because now we know Leo called Jasmine's cell phone. Jasmine's brother Sean picked it up and said she's busy with her boyfriend. Why would your brother say such a thing?
Because it's a brother and we're stupid. We do dumb things.
Oh, my God. And that now we know, Jasmine, is why he ghosted you. But Leo, again, not a backup text calling her out on the boyfriend situation.
So what do we do now, guys? I mean, so obviously, Leo, she's not cheating.
Yeah,
you guys had great chemistry.
I don't know what to make of this.
Well, I personally feel like we should get together and maybe have a cup of coffee or like a light brunch and really talk about, how we want to move forward, because now that I know it wasn't me and I know that you said this was a traumatic experience, I can understand that. And I
definitely
willing.
overreacted. Yeah.
I'm going to go 7th grade with this. Do you still like her, Leo?
Yeah, I do.
Circle yes or no.
My head is spinning. I've just been for the last few weeks just like, all right, she moved on, found someone.
All right, and you still like him, Jasmine?
Yeah.
You still like him?
Okay. I really called you guys to see if we can fix this because...
So now we know, I mean, there is a chance that y'all could connect again and maybe continue on the journey you had started.
But you guys know you missed
2 weeks.
You missed holidays. You missed
I know.
Christmas, New Year's. I mean,
I do have one condition though. Okay, at some point we have to ruin your brother's relationship.
Oh my God!
All right, you can be on revenge.
It'll be my sweet revenge. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yes, you could be on revenge, or we get Special K do a prank call on him. I mean, you name it, we've got it here on the show. So, okay. Well, look, I'm glad you were available, Leo, for this closure today. You've absolutely given it to her, and look, that's nice, positive momentum. Hopefully, this does work out for you guys. Jasmine, thanks for reaching out to our show, and good luck to both of y'all. Let us know what happens.
Thank you so much for the help.
No problem. Take care.
KRBE.com again, guys. Closure. Now, that was just
I like seeing them.
Bad sibling behavior.
Yeah, hopefully they reconnect.
It's a joke, though. I mean, you'd be goofy.
Like I said
to
Leah, I'm like, not even a backup text. Like, who was that guy who answered the phone? But then again, I shared this story before. My sister, who is now married to her husband for 20 years, when they first started dating, because they met on a blind date, they were set up by a friend. The first time she went over to his place, there was a woman's pair of shoes by the back door. She saw the shoes and she left. And she was like, I'm never going to call him again. And she wasn't going to tell him why. And it turns out the shoes were like not some romantic thing, whatever, sister-in-law, I don't know what it was. But those kinds of things, you never know. Like if she had ghosted him and he would have just never known what happened to her, it's because of those women's shoes.
You got to communicate.
You're not invested enough to ask questions. You're like, you know what?
That means you didn't like him
There's
enough.
somebody else here that's comfortable enough to leave her shoes. I'm out.
It's funny. I remember meeting your brother-in-law for the first time at a party at my wife's house.
Yeah.
Or on the high rise. I'm like, who's this old guy?
What?
I thought he was older, but he looks the same. He doesn't look old. He's nothing.
I know. He hasn't aged at all.
He hasn't aged. Well, and he's not even old looking. Just
You know why, Sam and Kevin, he's saying that? Because when we, as clowns in the box on the radio, meet people with real jobs like architects and doctors, we feel like they're older.
He's all dressed up. I think he had,
he's like an adult.
Grown-up clothes on.
Yeah, grown-up clothes
like I'm wearing sweatpants today.
Right.
Yeah,
my brother-in-law's working finance in some suit. I'm like, ugh.
God bless you.
I
You're
do a
wearing
funeral
heels
later.
right
I'm
now,
like, oh,
ladies.
I gotta wear a suit at a funeral. Oh,
God
man.
bless the ladies. Got to wear heels every day, and the
Right.
guys have to wear suits and ties every day.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I know.
Or how about
We
the
don't know
suits and
that
ties,
life.
like at the Galleria, when they sell you clothes and stuff, and some of those people
Yeah,
are
look
dressed in
good.
suits and stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
you gotta
Like
look
that's
good to
their
sell.
How many
uniform.
suits do you have? You know, if that's your job, do you have to have like at least 5, one for every day? You can switch it out. Remember, there was a weatherman that didn't change, or
For
was it-
1 month, he
Yeah.
wore the same suit and just changed the tie
Mm-hmm.
to see if anybody could tell on the news that he had the same suit
you
on.
can't.
And you can't.
No.
But if a woman anchor wore the same thing, they'd be like, why is she wearing that green dress again?
Do you have to buy the clothes
Yeah.
like this? Like, say you work at Saks or Neiman's, or whatever, Marcus.
I'm sure there's a discount, right? They have an employee
because they want you to wear their clothes.
Right.
I assume,
When I worked at a fashion store like that, we got discounts.
but you had to wear their clothes.
Yes, or some of us girls, depending on where the tag was,
Mm-hmm.
like say it was a cardigan, you would wear that for your shift and then just put it back on the rack,
okay.
so that you were wearing.
gross.
So that you were wearing.
sweating.
It's like
It's
a
fine.
sweater.
It's a
Like you were
sweater.
wearing what
Whatever.
was trendy.
But you're wearing it all day. What if you
What's
sweat?
different between somebody buying it and returning it in 2 days after they wore it and you don't know what they did
Yeah.
Well, at least everybody that works there is wearing
Not
that cardigan.
everyone.
with it? No, but I see
There
what
was
you're saying.
certain
A
people-
cardigan is funny. You just
It's fine.
I mean,
or like
it's
a
fine. You put
jacket
it
or
over.
something. You just
Yeah.
put it over. You're not wearing pants and
Mm-hmm.
then just taking those off.
Or the
It's more.
bras.
It's a statement
where it
piece, or maybe
starts.
like a necklace or something, and then you
Yeah.
would put it back.
Like I have some flair.
Yeah.
Right. I think it's and if you have a job where you have to look buttoned up to sell, and that is an expensive thing. You know, I talked about that show yesterday on Netflix, Owning Manhattan, the real estate agents.
Oh yeah, they
And
got
I'm
all
like,
like.
listen,
Gosh, their
there's
outfits.
too much walking for those stilettos, lady.
Yeah.
Are you just wearing it for this scene? Because
Yep.
I would be like, I need my tennis shoes. Like, there's no way I could walk the streets of New York in heels.
I
got
mean,
some kitten
some
heels?
women know how to work in heels.
It's true.
Oh,
and
yeah.
some
And that's
women's
all they
feet
do.
are built for heels, Sam. I have a friend who could rock stilettos no matter what, because just the way the arches of her body were built, like in her feet, she is made for heels. It does not hurt her.
Is there a weight limit for heels?
I mean, I don't know. I think the heavier you are is probably the less comfortable
you know,
it is
like-
to be higher up
Right.
on
Like you
heels.
know, like say a size large shirt or extra large shirt. Is there like the heel? Is it thicker? Like on the end?
No, this is
That
all
little piece that
personal
holds you
preference
up?
of what you can do.
I mean, yeah, there's different thickness of heels. There's
it's your
the
personal
stiletto.
preference to buy it. There's not
Yeah.
a weight limit
The
when you go buy
stiletto
the
is the
shoes.
one
I
that
don't know if there's
looks
a weight
like-
limit if it like say it's made for like 120 pounds.
No,
Oh,
it's all
no,
about
no,
what you
no.
think you can
But you can
support.
get different heel thickness. Like the
Sure.
one that Rule was
'Cause
talking
the
about, the
movies you see 'em
stiletto
break
is like
all
a
the time.
pencil.
Yeah,
Those are really
I
thin.
can't.
But then they have like thick, chunky heels.
At what age did you guys practice this stuff?
You kind of don't.
I used to
right,
wear high
Sam?
school or heels in high school.
It
To
kind of
school?
starts at like
Yes.
14ish.
Oh my god!
I
your
was one of
bangs?
those stupid
No,
girls.
heels you wear. Okay, now the trend has been for the last couple of years, which has been amazing, that tennis shoes go with like your homecoming dress.
Yes.
That would have been a dream.
I wish everybody suffered though during
right.
the heel phase.
But now I see it kind of turning back. Like there are some girls in these pictures, some
Uh-huh.
are wearing tennis shoes, some are wearing heels. And I feel like that pencil heel, that is really a challenge.
It's
if you
difficult.
are going to try and be out all night in the pencil heel, I could do like a regular heel.
Yes.
You know, I remember when,
Like a
when
thicker
Cole
one.
Haan came onto the shoe scene, they had like a Nike Air type of like padding for the ball of your foot in their shoe,
Ooh.
which made it magical.
Yeah, that's nice.
You're like, oh my God.
Do you drive
There's
in
tennis
heels?
shoe foam in here.
Or-
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you
you
know
can
what sucks
drive
about that? The base of
wouldn't
your
that thing
heel
slip
will
and then-
rub on the bottom of the
Slippery?
floor of the car.
I
And
think it
sometimes I feel like it's
depends.
going to jack up the heel, depending on what heel it is. You
Yeah,
know, patent
what
leather
heel
heels
it
or
is.
something.
Yes. Depends on you. But if they're just
Shoe
the ones
talk.
that you just slip in,
What
you
you
just
girls
slip
do for
off.
beauty?
I have a lot of boxes of heels that are just parked on the shelf. And I don't know if I'm
Retired?
going to see a life again. But after my ankle surgery, I was too chicken to wear anything but sparkly tennis shoes. And then with the tennis shoe trend, I'm like, oh, my life is set. But now I'm kind of like trying to like lean back in.
Lean
Start
back
with the
into it.
wedge.
Yeah,
The wedge is like an
good.
easy-
Wedge is a good one.
Re-entry into the heel life.
Or platforms.
Platforms, for
is where it's
sure.
at
Oh,
because it gives
yeah.
you the height
And it
without
gives you the
actually being
support.
Yes, without
Hold
actually
up.
being
What do I get some of these?
right.
Because we have the Kiss ones.
Wait, run that back.
Yeah.
I'll send you the
What
link.
size
Kev.
you wear?
Coming up next in the Celebrity Scoop, guys, there is a story about some SNL cast members. This could be like a roses or something that you come to us for. Like, is it ever okay to date your coworker's ex? Ever?
Ew.
What SNL cast
dangerous.
members are mixing these neighborhoods together? We're going to talk about that in Scoop next on The Real Show with Eric.
Celebrity Scoop. On the Rula Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Randas. And just let me give you a little update to my life from yesterday. I don't know if it was at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock. I talked about owning Manhattan on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, with Ryan.
Whatever.
I forget his name.
Sirhan. Whatever.
Sirhan.
Anyway, if you're not watching this show, it's got 2 seasons, and I locked in over the holiday break about how much it costs to live in New York City. So I did this whole story yesterday about I don't understand how if you work at Nordstrom in New York City, you probably get paid the same hourly as working at Nordstrom in the Houston Galleria. But for you to have 1,200 square feet in New York City cost you $2 million, and 1,200 square feet in the Houston area could be $200,000.
How about just like Walmart?
Right.
We have Walmarts everywhere. Why would you pick to live in California or New York and pay those taxes?
Right. This whole thing, I
It's
had
about family.
Go to @Radio Rule on Instagram and make a comment because the math is not mathing.
If you didn't have family there, then you should leave.
And somebody said, one of the commenters said, people who work at Nordstrom in Manhattan are not living in Manhattan. They're renting an apartment somewhere in one of the boroughs or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
But my point is, every single person on that show,
Yep.
I get it. It's reality television, but this is quote unquote real people buying these places that cost like $4 million for 1,800 square feet or something. I'm stunned by the math. And it's all over my Instagram reels, anything I'm doing socials now is all about like real estate in New York. And I'm just like, okay, I need to, even my husband's like, I refuse to watch a show with you. I cannot. Because it's got that drama element of like the agents that are at each other's throats. I just I don't care about that. I just want to see what these houses go for.
I think I watched the first 2 episodes of the first season, and they're trying to sell some like the most expensive high-rise
$20 million high rise.
And that was the whole, I think, story arc of the first season. I didn't watch it, but he was trying to sell it, and nobody would buy it.
There's this one. There's a Bad Bunny element to one of the episodes. Bad Bunny because it's so super relevant now because he's going to do the Super Bowl. Anyway, if you're watching Owning Manhattan, I'm there with you, but the math doesn't math, and I'm.
You don't watch the other one, the Ladies in California. What's that one called?
Selling Sunset.
Selling
Sunset.
That's a lot of drama there. That's like the guy from Tracker, and he was in The Manny. This Is Us.
Justin.
His ex-wife was on that show, Selling Sunset.
Yes, okay.
And I was like, where are you going?
I think they were together in the first season, and then I think they got divorced.
Because there's an episode where she's on the phone with him, and they're talking about getting divorced, and she's like, "He just told me he wants to divorce me."
Yeah,
I just saw that was viral.
Yeah, and then isn't she now married to a female? Or
I
that
don't
a
know.
girl?
Really?
I thought so.
I don't know.
I have to go back to
And
this.
then one of the girls
What season
dated
is
both
that?
brothers.
Yeah, the 2 bald guys.
Yeah, they're like twin brothers, and the one chick like dated both.
Does that happen here in Houston? Do we have stuff like that?
It was just messy.
Martha Turner, do you got anything going on like that?
I know. Sotheby's. What do y'all do? Sotheby's? Or like, I don't know, like all these different real estate
Remax?
companies. So what are the rules when your colleague or your coworker is going through a divorce, and then you're like, he's kind of cute. Is it okay if I go after that? I did not know this, but Kenan Thompson was married for 10 years, and they got divorced in June of 2022. And then former Saturday Night Live cast member Chris Redd, if you see his face, you know him. He is dating her now. And that's a story in Entertainment Weekly about how I felt bad from the start because, he was mine. Like they were buddies.
Oh, yeah. Chris Redd.
Chris Redd.
Yeah.
He's not on anymore, but Christina Evangeline is Kenan Thompson's ex. And Chris Redd shared on his Instagram, what have you sacrificed for love? He said he's not really one for New Year's resolutions, but this year he is making an exception, and he has one resolution in mind to be more vulnerable. He said, I wanted to address something that's kind of just been around for a long time, about 4 or 5 years now, but, I've never addressed it. And a lot of people talked about me dating Kenan Thompson's ex-wife and how that came to be. I'm just going to tell you straight.
Yeah.
He just said that, there wasn't a plan for that to happen. Isn't that what people usually say?
No plan.
There wasn't a plan.
They didn't plan it this way. It just happened.
I'm not that type of person to scheme on someone or date somebody, somebody's ex, but it just happened. And it was, bottom line is, I was at Saturday Night Live. I had some pill issues. Pill problems. Nothing too crazy. But he said I was even selling some to some of my castmates.
What?
I'm not going to snitch on y'all blankers, he said. But he said, Adderall gives you super hearing. And he said his coworkers were talking about him behind his back. He said nobody reached out to help him. It's crazy how somebody will watch you destroy yourself. And the only one to call me on my stuff or help me with my stuff was Kenan Thompson's ex-wife. She helped me with my therapy journey, and she told me about her life and made me look at a lot of, things differently. And then that time they fell in love, and he felt bad from the start because it's Keenan's ex, and they were friends. It was a double-edged sword, but that's just really what happened. And Keenan filed for divorce.
They have kids too, right?
Yeah, they have 2 daughters.
Yeah.
So I thought they had 2 kids.
And so
they're always going to beat each other's
Gianna,
lives.
11 and 7. So Chris is with Keenan's ex. Well, I mean, and also
He was on this TV show too. What was that show, Keenan?
Oh yeah, I've already had that show.
I think they were like brothers.
Keenan Kel?
No,
not that one.
It was just Keenan. I don't know. It was back in it was only for 2 seasons maybe in 2000 or 2021 or something like that. So man, they knew each other. They're really close.
I mean, if he was still a cast member, think of how awkward that would be if he was still a cast member. But there's got to be somebody listening right now to this show who is either working in an office environment or a colleague environment, and you are dating your colleague's ex, or somebody in the pool that is. This can't be an isolated incident.
No.
We've proven that.
No, right.
It's weird though.
It is.
But in this, imagine if your ex-wife worked here, Eric, and Kevin Quinn was like, "Hey, Eric, me and your ex are having a great time."
I'd be like, I like Kevin Quinn too much. If there's somebody I didn't like, I'd be like, oh, good luck with that.
Also, it depends on how long ago it was.
A year out.
You're out.
Just a casual 11 months and 20 days.
It's time for
Fine.
What's Going Down in H-Town on The Rula Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It's brought to you by Easy Fiber, and we are now a national news story because people everywhere are fascinated with the bodies in the bayous. The bodies in the bayous. Another body was found in Buffalo Bayou in downtown Houston.
So do we have a serial killer going on here, or what's going on?
That's why there's
I keep hearing drama.
That's why it's made national news. Is there still a serial killer in Houston? There is not a serial killer in Houston. That was determined over the Christmas holidays. If you disconnected from the news, this was
the Bayou Butcher.
No, don't make that up. People are gonna think it's real.
I'm gonna start it.
No, no, stop. That is
I'm
not
gonna own
true.
the story, get the rights on Netflix.
No, but another body was discovered in Buffalo Bayou, right along Commerce Street between Fannin and North Main, by a cleaning crew that was doing some maintenance work at a park along the bayou yesterday. The call came in at right before 2 p.m. There are no obvious signs of trauma, and they do not believe foul play was involved. The man's body did not appear to have been there for very long. He was fully clothed. The medical examiner's office will determine how this man died. But last year, last year being like a month ago, this was the hottest story that went. Really, we went national. There's somebody that in
Every
Vegas
day
that said it was on their Here For You page in Vegas.
Yeah.
Was the Houston Bayou body
I'm sure
count.
it was. I have family members reaching out and they're like, "Are you okay? You live near the bayou?"
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Don't worry, I know how to spot it."
Yeah, you look at ditches. You look everywhere.
I probably have found half these bodies.
You're hoping to find some more.
And that's
I
like
know
where
where
Sam
they're at.
pushes the stroller right around Commerce.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm like just looking.
That's where I get my testosterone over there. Game day mentals over there.
I'm telling you.
Harris County Medical Examiner's
I'm looking
Office
around.
documented 31 people whose bodies were recovered from the bayous through December 10.
So what's the majority of the reasons?
The
They
causes
slip and
of death
fall?
have ranged
Right.
from
It doesn't make
drug-related
sense.
drownings to blunt force trauma,
Oh. Jeez.
and a long list of cases that remain a mystery.
See?
So
how do they know it's not a
who's
serial
dying
killer?
in the water? They often cannot say how they got there. But a lot of people have gone rogue with the theories of a serial killer thing. They've already kiboshed that. This is just one reporter. Somebody tell me who this was. I saw this over the holiday break. I know, Eric, you saw it too on Instagram. I don't know if she was a KHOU reporter or an ABC 13 reporter. She did the breakdown because, the medical examiner's office and the cops can only say so much because this is the medical.
Yeah, you can't.
She did the demographics of the breakdowns of the police reports. And I don't remember what all of her research was, but it was not like every person's a homeless person or somebody just fell in there because they were drunk. I mean, there are some people, unfortunately, who took their lives and they jumped in there, or I don't know what they did. But she did a really good breakdown in December, but it got missed because it was holidays. But no, there's not a serial killer, but yet another body was found yesterday.
I don't even think I ever really looked at the bayou. Like, Kevin talks about all the people that go on the rafts on it and stuff. I don't think I've even looked.
I guess this is a bad time to promote the fact that there is a free Bayou cruise if you want to take that.
Well, no, that people might want to do that.
See, that's what the Bayou Butcher would say, Kevin.
Stop, Eric.
Kevin Wayne.
Yeah, Kevin Wayne. Your real name's Wayne.
Most popular
We found it.
middle name for serial killer.
Look at him.
Is
If you stop by there, it's Saturday
Wade.
at 8:30.
Yeah.
I'll be drinking my black coffee, no sugar, no cream.
Yeah, you are
See,
a serial
there are
killer.
so many. I knew it, Kev. I knew
There's
it.
a lot
You
of
thought
red
you knew him,
flags.
Sam.
Yeah, you
I
just
said
outed yourself.
flags.
Sam's going to be on the news, and she's going to be like, I mean, I've been friends with him for years, and I never knew anything about that, but I always wondered it was in that
He
shed.
said he had termites in his house, and that's why he had a thing over his house. Oh, he's butchering people.
It was really a vat of acid.
I
Okay.
should have known.
All right, let's change gears here because it's the
It's
first
time!
rapid fire quiz of 2026 on the way.
Revenge tour starts.
Dancing with the Stars is coming back to the Smart Financial Center. It is their tour where you can get your tickets at livenation.com or be one of our 4 contestants at 833-390-KRBE. One of us will take the first win of the year. Who's it going to be? I have to reiterate for Eric only, not for you, Houston, just to get under his skin, that I won the Rapid Fire Quiz title for the year last year by
So close.
1. Thank you very much.
It was
Let's
a close.
see who wins.
It was a close year. We all did great.
Yeah, we did. But I got the W.
And we have a special guest to be the host.
Moderator, Audrey Rose.
Yay!
Coming in to
Get up
moderate
early.
the Rapid Fire Quiz. That's next on The Rula Show with Eric.